Prove your ability with a sidearm. Eliminate all targets. Again. Ready yourself. A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Another job well executed.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me. Excellent armaments, Operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
Cold, the air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we fall. The air and water flowing hard. The land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we fall. And we all lift. And we're all adrift together. Together. Through the cold mist, till we're lifeless together. Together.
Fortuna! You are behind schedule. The final coolant tower must be operational in time for my investor showcase. Failure to meet your quotas means one thing: repossession. If you aren't willing to work for your rig, someone else is.
Busy. Oh, an outworlder. A Tenno. Look, we're a corpus operation, we are, but these people are Solaris. We work for a living. We don't need no trouble, and we don't need no one getting hurt. You wanna help? Go buy something from Thursby. He's been staring down the barrel of a repo order ever since he took on his parents' debt. Ugly thing, repossession. A Solaris falls too deep in debt, and Neff sends in his repo squads to take what he says he's owed. You know, mechanical body parts, even a full rig. In Thursby's case, because he got none of that, they take the organics. Arms and legs. Yeah, there's a market for those too. Fucking what? Neff wants to start that fossilized coolant tower back up today. It's damaged Oracle tech, not a bleeding mower. You can't just turn it on.
If you need scrap and a snap, just talk to your junkyard diplomat. That'd be me, Thursby, Thunderstruck, Sean and Pluck, down in his luck, whatever. Tell me you want to buy something. Please. I need this. Utica sent you? A tenno? To help meet me quota? Well, you know, You could buy some scrap, but if you really wanted to help, you could source me some supplies. Something I can sell. Not this garbage. I know where the taxman keeps the good stuff. If you're up for that sort of thing, boss, head topside. When my parents passed, I inherited their debt, and boy, were they owing deep. Can't work to pay it off, because I ain't got no augmentations, and I can't buy augmentations on account of all my debt. Vicious cycle, right? So, here I am, selling useless scrap at the edge of a coolant canal. She means well, don't want to see nothing bad happen to us workers, but there was a time she had another name. Fox Solaris, the voice of the resistance, the voice of Solaris United. She stood up for us, said how wrong this all is. She always said Solaris United was all of us, but it weren't nothing without her. When the trouble happened, Neff did try to identify her. What he did to the others. What happened on deck 12. She's always been kind to me. What happened to them was never her fault.
Are you in debt, Solaris? Then you need to push yourself.
You ever been out on the Vallis, boss? She's a miracle, she is. A blizzard in a firestorm. All thanks to the magic of rebooted Oregon tech. And the blood and the sweat of so many thousands of Solaris. But, you know what Yuriko always says? She says,
Welcome to Venus. It'll kill ya. Thursby, what's going on? You keeping your nose clean?
Yuriko? Sure I am. Just giving a tour to my shoddy boss here, you know, earning a wage any way I can.
Alright then, Thursby. Just don't let this outworlder get you into trouble.
I need something I can sell, you know? Spare parts, quality merchandise, see? I know where the Corpus drops supplies. You can get in and out before anyone catches wind of what we're up to. Sneak and peek, boss. Crates full of the good stuff should be nearby. Utica would just loosen up. We'd be taxing taxmen on the regular. What else can you find? Amazing! With this haul, won't be just my debts getting paid off. You're gonna make more than one Solaris happy today, boss. Unbelievable! Why stop here? With your power, we could hit Neff hard. Make him pay for all he's done to us. Blow up his precious coolant tower before he's even had a chance to show it off to his mucking ward.
Thursby! What are you thinking? You're on an unsecured channel. You want a Corpus spy drone hearing what you're up to? Muck this. Too late. Got no choice. Tenno, you got Thursby into this mess, so you can damn well help him out of it. Tenno, you're looking for the Corpus spy drone that overheard Thursby's little guided tour. Find the drone before it reports back to Central Command. The drone is nearby. Ground it. And I'll see if I can still hack one of these things. since I did this.
Now where is that recording of Thursby?
We'll wreck that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, stop that. Legging it. Take out as many as you can. Keep them quiet. Well. You're a bright spark and no mistake. Could have used you back in the... Don't let me catch you running more missions for Thursby, understood?
the dormant Oregon cooling tower. They said it was impossible. Yet the prophetess glory is within our grasp. But I can't
Hi,
sit
boss.
there without you for
Yuko says that if I try anything like that again, she'll rip me arms off herself. But, look at this! Yesterday, didn't have enough lucre to stay out of repo. Now, I got what I need to open my own shop. Get me head out of the red. All I need is a right hook. Something to set old Thursby apart. Something memorable. Oh, almost forgot. Biz heard of what you did. Said he wanted to speak with you. Lower parts, get a head start if you're building a car with Thursby. I need to work on that one.
resurrect the dormant Oregon coolant tower. They said it was impossible. Yet the
The tenor Udico mentioned. How do you do, Outwelder? My mission is to conserve this region's unique species. You know, before the corpus drive them to extinction. I'm known as the business. Udico calls me Biz. I wasn't always about the preservation of life, more the strategic deletion of it. Conservation may be my calling now. The scales still require an occasional adjustment. Head to the Vallis if you're looking for some work. Are you averse to getting your hands dirty? Send a message. I've learned that the head of the Corpus Repo Squad has made a hit list of indebted Solaris. Before his goons can do their thing, I've got a K-bomb with his name on it.
Biz! That's not what we discussed. Wait. There's a repo list? Who's on it? Crap. Okay. Fine. But we do this my way. No K-bombs. Had about enough mess for one day. We do this quietly, and maybe, just maybe, Neff doesn't find out. Biz, this isn't the old days. We've got no leverage now. All we can do is try to save our people from getting ground up by the bureaucracy.
People are already getting ground up, UD. Debt on debt, accident by accident, repo by repo. How many even remember actual freedom?
You're nearing the secure area. Steal that list. Don't get noticed. If they destroy the data, we won't know who to hide from this Reaper squad.
Fixing the file. Okay. Guts.
Biz, this says they're going after your field team. Today.
They're already overdue for a check-in. Outworlder, you need to find my team before Neff's repo squad does. They were in debt because they chose the calling of conservation over filling Neff's pockets. It seems like the creature wanted to make a point. But this isn't the whole team. We need more info. Search the bodies.
There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah blah blah.
The survivors are being held nearby, awaiting processing. Yudiko, we don't have long.
Not again. Listen, Sparky. I need you to get in there and get our people back. And you don't need to be nice about it. This is the place. Find them. Here come the taxmen.
Did you think I didn't notice your little heist earlier? Quite a stunt you pulled with that young... What was his name? Thursby.
Oh no. Tenno, you have to get back here before they get to him.
Hey, fellas. That was me. Nah, you just missed him, Pete. No, I didn't do nothing. You don't understand. Stop.
cheating and stealing, and the void will judge not just you.
I was supposed to protect him, and now he's in pieces. The medics aren't sure if they can stabilize him with so much missing. This was a mistake, letting you get involved. Why did I listen to Biz? Maybe it's not too late to impress Neff before his big unveiling. Appeal to his mercy. Show him what we can do. Get topside. I'll fill you in. Neff's pushing ahead with activating that coolant tower, but it's not ready. My engineers need a mineral, amarast, to counter the inevitable heat cascade. I've marked an excavation site where you should find some. Bring it back, and maybe we stop the entire Valnis from being bathed in slag.
Amarast, do you not understand? Nothing you do will make Neff kind. The more you give, the more he'll take. When you rise up, people get hurt. But if we let that fear divide us, it will only get worse. I saw a Utico I haven't seen for years back there. Fortuna needs that Utico back. We need Vox.
Get to the cooling tower before Neff turns on the juice.
Solaris, the investor showcase is tomorrow, and you lot still maintain the coolant tower is not ready. Have you no faith? My test run will commence now, and the board shall know it was I, Nathaniel, who brought the glory of the Oracle to life once more!
He's starting already? Neff's gonna trigger a heat cascade if he boots that coolant tower up without the Amarast. He's going to get us all killed. Hurry!
Solaris, why isn't it working? Fix this!
We're too late. Come back to Fortuna, Tenno.
Solaris, this disaster is your bumbling. Present me your floor boss.
I am. Floor boss, Utico, FB9. I take responsibility for this.
Finally, one of you shows some backbone. Floor boss, select 50 workers of low efficiency and have them in front of Fortuna for repo. Their upgrades I shall bequeath to Solaris of greater efficiency. And for the failures, brain shelving. Make your list. You have 1 orbit hour.
Utico! You're not going through with this.
Not now, bitch.
Understand this, Solaris. You are all replaceable. Corpus engineers are more expensive, but far cheaper than the loss of an Orican Coolidge Tower. 50 Solaris now, or the loss of Fortuna tomorrow. The Void commands it.
Ever since Neff crushed Solaris United, killed my friends, I've focused on one thing. Keeping him happy. Thought it was the only way to keep people safe. It's not working. Biz is right. Someone needs to say something. Do something. Listen, you don't have to help. You can leave Fortuna and never come back. Wouldn't blame you. This isn't your fight. But, Sparky, Ness massing his troops outside our doors, and you're the only thing standing between us and bloody oblivion. Sparky, Ness massing his troops outside our doors, and you're the only thing standing between us and bloody oblivion. Knew I could trust you. Take this. There's a present in there for the mucking taxman. Why don't you deliver it to them?
What are you trying to do, Unico? Buy him off? You've lost it. Wait, where's my K-bomb?
Where's my 50 Solaris, Fortuna? You're wasting my time. Who do you think you are?
Now, Sparky, get that case as close as you can to them.
Solaris. united. And this Tenno is our messenger. Solaris United. I know that voice. I killed that voice. You are a ghost. But I don't believe in ghosts. Take possessions immediately. Recognize the importance of our work. These are our demands.
I will find you.
That's right. Scuttle back to your hole. I'm going to replace the lot of you with mowers. In the meantime, Prophet Taker here will make sure you stay good and planted.
I owe you an apology, Udi. And if you see Vox, pass along my thanks.
No, Biz. Thank you for not giving up on me. We all live together.
And we will. We just poked a Cooperton, and if we don't show him who's in charge, we're lunch.
Sparky, Solaris United's just getting started. Neff won't want us messing with his investor showcase. He's planted that orb mother out there to make sure we stay in here. But now is the time to press for leverage. Head to the surface when you're ready. I've arranged a little something for you.
Despite some recent labor relations issues, we are going ahead with today's showcase. You will witness Oricon terraforming technology, expanding the Valus more quickly than you could possibly imagine, making available land for new opportunities, new investments. Behold this cooling tower. Once not damaged beyond repair, returned to glorious profitability.
Sparky, Solaris United's just getting started. Neff won't want us messing with his investor showcase. He's planted that orb mother out there to make sure we stay in here. But now is the time to press for leverage. Head to the surface when you're ready. I've arranged a little something for you. Roki lent us her personal K-drive. Fastest forward in the Valus. See if you can't slip right past that spider mama. Hit the accelerator, Sparky. No hope of outgunning that orb. How's the ride? If you want one, see Roki when this is all over. Right now, we got a job to do. Time to give Neff a taste of repossession. Patch me into the coolant tower's control system.
Corpus engineers! What's going on down there? I've lost control of the coolant tower. The investors are watching. Acknowledge.
You never had control of Anu. This tower is Solaris United property. We deal with it as we please.
You weasels picked the wrong day for collective bargaining. Corpus kill squads, converge on the control cluster at once. Investors! Everything is under control!
Let's turn up the heat on Neff.
Are you freeloaders trying to damage my coolant tower? Oh, of course, all your groveling has moved the bleed-hard Tenno to come to your aid. No matter, my kill squads will carry you all swiftly to the void.
You have been warned. Say goodbye to your precious terraforming project.
Investors! Enjoy this display of security prowess. Rest assured your investment is protected. In the name of the void, I command you to stop. You're putting my entire enterprise at risk.
Stop the repossessions. Acknowledge our work. Levy age-old accord between Solaris and Corpus.
Destroy Fortuna!
Your fortune is what dies with us, Nathaniel. And we know that to men like you, poverty holds a greater threat than death.
I'll halt the repossessions. Is that what you want? Stop this.
Never forget, Solaris make the Valors work. No Solaris, no Valors. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, I understand.
All I needed to hear. Sparky, drop the Amarest in. Fingers crossed this even works.
Investors, please! I swear! The system works. This is just a minor hiccup. Some minor labor relation issues to deal with. Understand, right? Right? Where are you going?
The heat cascade is dissipating. Readings returning to normal. That did it. Well then, Sparky. Looks like SU is back. Only a matter of time. If it wasn't me, someone else would have done it. Meanwhile, you come see me anytime. Solaris United's got plenty of work for you. check on coolant flow. And mind it doesn't off gas. Boy, keep your mouth shut.
Cold, the air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we fall. The air and water flowing hard. The land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters. Hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build a future. Strong, united, working till we fall. And we all lift. And we're all adrift together. Together. Through the cold mist, till we're lifeless together.
Manifest checks out. Carry on. Today's your lucky day, boys. Let's just have a quiet conversation.
I, Nathaniel, with the will of the void, have turned this wasteland into a paradise of profit. Soon, I will perform another miracle. The resurrection of the final dormant coolest tower. Praise be the void.
Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast. Displaced thermia has to go somewhere. Now we've got thermia fractures threatening to roast Fortuna. Nav can fix this, but he won't. Instead, he's got that mucking exploiter orb harvesting the surface thermia for quick profit. Get out there, locate a fracture, and I'll help you seal it. Oh, and Sparky, you run into that exploiter orb out there, you leg it. Once she ices up, nothing can touch her. Sure, we can talk. Get moving. We're short. Neff's getting serious about finding us. He's abducting citizens and torturing them for info. Put a stop to this. SU is back, but Neff's not taking it lying down. An enforcement squad is pulling citizens from their sleep racks, hauling them off for questioning. Shut down the squad and find any survivors. End this. We're gonna make Neff's surveillance network work for us. Infiltrate that facility, steal the data, and get out as quietly as you can.
think yourself on safari. We are here to capture and preserve.
They take their security seriously here. Trip an alarm and they could slag their entire databank in response. So be sodding careful. Oh, that's not the good noise. Pull that data now, Sparky, or it's gone. Got the data. You'd best get out of there. You've got somewhere to be. I need to learn the enforcement squad's next move. Drones know things. Knock one down and I'll interrogate it.
aid these poor animals, not kill them. Track and trank. Trank! Do you understand? Enough! The intention is to aid these poor animals, not kill them.
There's the drone. Swat it out of the sky so we can get to work. Starting a remote hack. Once I'm done, it should teleport into the waiting arms of one of our people, far from here. They'll wreck that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, stop that. Those people are short on time. Let's move. The info you gathered points to an interrogation unit not far from you. Our people are in that area. Make sure they're safe. This isn't the whole team. Where are the others? Search the bodies. See if there's any clues. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. No. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah blah blah. It's what I was afraid of. The Corpus found them. If they're still alive, the taxmen would have taken any survivors here. We blew it. Gotta let this one go, Sparky.
You see something you want to tackle? I'll get you to go on the blower.
Neff's getting serious about finding us. He's abducting citizens and torturing them for info. Put a stop to this. SU is back, but Neff's not taking it lying down. An enforcement squad is pulling citizens from their sleep racks, hauling them off for questioning. Shut down the squad and find any survivors. End this. We want the Corpus presence here thinned so we can do what we gotta do without interruption. And do it fast, around a clock here. Once they clock what you're doing, they'll be out. Then it's all diminishing returns. Time's short. Go, go, go! You're about half done. Anything less, and this op won't be effective. Toward the end there, emergency comms got real interesting. I want you to check something out. We've got some major operations planned, but I need to be certain Neff isn't suspicious. There's an encrypted high-level comms log stored at this location. Get in there and download it quiet as you can.
Track and track. Trank! Do you understand?
go, you floor it. Time kicks off once you hit that first marker. Ready? Well, can't say no about your skills, but I do like your rags. Keep a shiny side up, Flinty.
Nearing the secure area. Watch out for patrols and security measures. The enemy will destroy the data if they detect you.
Counter-intrusion just made you. It started erasing files. Pull that data immediately.
That was too close, Sparky. Way too close.
Data retrieved. I know what we need to do.
Lucky. The info you gathered points to an interrogation unit not far from you. Our people are in that area. Make sure they're safe.
Some of these people. Search the bodies. Find any survivors. Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. Hello. Buffer. transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah blah blah. Oh no. They were jumped by a Corpus patrol. I'm willing to bet they were taken here. If they're still alive, our team will be here. Here come the taxmen. Good work. We all know the risks, but losing people makes it easier. I'll pass their information on to our analysts and see what they can make of it.